and they were looking for a place to put it, so they brought him here. But he really needs to be over at Monmouth General Equipment's home. So the city is talking to the owner of Monmouth about whether or not he has a spot for him, because that's where he belongs.
Yeah.
He's part of their history.
Right.
So.
Right.
And I know the technique that he used. One side of the face is slightly smaller than the other, and then he used shading to give it that turning effect. Then the chandelier is not original to the house, but it represents nature. And it's very beautiful and very elaborate in its own right. If you go to Stanton Hall, they have several more like it. But, you know, this is a personal preference on my part. If I'm eating...
Scripted. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't this chandelier gorgeous? Mm-hmm. This is on permanent loan from the Natchez Garden Club. And what does on permanent loan mean? It means until they want it back, or, you know. But they had it and they didn't need it, and we needed one. So I'm glad that we can do this in this industry, because it's not like you can just run down to Walmart and buy an antique chandelier. But it, you know, we just have to maintain it, make sure we can't sell it, and we can't shoot BB guns at, you know, we just got to take care of it.
In the first room you're going to go through, to your right, there's also a dress in a glass case that dates to about 1860. It has just the beginnings of the bustle. The only thing worse to me than a hoop skirt would have been a bustle. But anyway, it's a really pretty dress, and we're very fortunate to have it to show it to you. As you go through upstairs, you're kind of on your own. It's not a guided tour. But if you'll go in and go through the first door on the right, you'll just make a big circle. Two things not to miss. The staircase from the top down.
Yeah. No, do you not? They would. Just run it.
Do what?
This room is French with the Napoleon influence in it. The bed closed too tight and they just couldn't handle it anymore. They and the dress is a modern day dress that was made representing the same thing that
Pretty cool, huh?
absolutely beautiful.
Yep. This is the old piss pot in the window to throw it out of. They call that, what, a chamber pot?
Yeah.
Look at that bed warmer.
Oh my God.
Pretty much 23 to 25 or so. Well, now you're talking about people cooking and cleaning and dressing and ironing and yeah, and everybody kind of get their own little special. You were either somebody who worked clothes.
Yeah. I have to hold. I have to hold my breath, hold my nose.
Well, the idea was to get it where people could walk. Everybody get those cords. I don't think that's the original fabric. It's in too good a shape.
It's not as
And he, well, no.
Oh, sure enough.
Well, Dr. Gandy used to tell that a group of college students studying furniture design determined that if
They had a ceiling fan in here in the 1820s.
Oh, yeah. Home Depot.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty wild, huh?
Thank you.
Yep.
don't care if you buy $1.5 million and development home. We got some of those for sale, and we got $50,000 homes for sale. Yeah, you do your own thing.
You got condominiums for sale?
We have a couple. That's one of our drawbacks.
We need condo. We're not doing any more landscaping. We're not doing any of that stuff.
Well, we
And because you all have 4 houses.
This is just amazing,
Yeah.
amazing bedroom.
Okay, good. Then that means I'm gonna try and be considerate of your time. Once again, the restoration of the house. One of the problems that she encountered.
Great grandfather, so.
Is it?
Yeah, he's sobered up enough today to.
Yeah. It's the
But
same.
if you ask him a question, just speak really loud, because he's senile and he's crazy, so just talk to him really, really loud. No. Well, that's the first person who's ever taken me serious in my whole life. Nice to meet you.
I'm like, okay, I'm ready for a joke.
Here, to think you got it all on tape. Send me a copy of that.
This is from the time. This is all from what, 1810?
Yeah, this is, the dishes I believe are 1840, so some of this is older, some of this is newer.
Just beautiful.
Shall I go ahead, or can you listen and
Yeah, kind of.
Add to the atmosphere by hiding it.
I like the colors.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The blue and the red in that room.
Yes.
I like those colors.
But this is an actual living quarters. That's why you have stainless steel and.
Right, a
But it's still,
refrigerator and
yeah.
all the things
But I mean, it's still.
that are fun to have these days.
It has that old flair of colonial type.
Is that real?
It is a real old gun. It's missing a lot of its hardware, so it's a
Hey, that comes with age, believe me.
Right, but it can't be fired, obviously.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get older.
You don't use that skillet.
We don't, but when I was
He said that could only do it if he would consent to being the overseer or manage the property when they're out here. Because at that time, they still had a son who was in high school in Lafayette, Louisiana. So they were back and forth, but he manages the property. He's here every morning, comes by every morning before doing anything else that he has to do for the day.
Back in the day. I was in the Neuschwanstein Castle in Germany, and King Ludwig, he had a big bed frame, and it took 14 wood carvers 4 years to make his bed frame. And it was huge. He had running water in the 1860s, and he was just, but he was crazy. They called him Crazy King Ludwig. This is in this house, and it's not all that cold in the winter here.
No, but
It gets
this
frosty
past
though.
winter we did have snow. We have maybe a head underneath it, a hoop on top, or a cage, wire cage something, and then take it on top of it. But still, not so much of that in the summertime as you would in the winter, fall and winter. And in fact, you see that the costume that, or dress that Ms. Smith has on.
What's the look?
Oh, Jesus, you're getting kind of cocky.
Well, that looks like it's metal.
That's right.
Metal? Looks like it's metal.
It's not.
Yes, I would. For power? For power? Would you like to have electricity in your suite tonight, or would you like to have electricity in your suite tonight, or not?
That's who you got left.
limited to about 8 people at a time. So, let me check and see.
Well, let's go to the other one then.